In this online lesson, I'll be teaching our active stars basic form 1. In Japanese, it's called Taikyoku Shodan, and in Korean, it's called Kicho 1. I'll be showing the kata from a view that you're watching at first. I'll be doing it so the students can follow along from the back view, and then I will wear a camera so you can see it first person. So let's begin. I'll be demonstrating the kata before I start breaking it down so you can understand what we're going to be learning. Taikyoku Shodan. Hila. Hila. Next, I'll be breaking the kata down and teaching the students to follow along. I'll be doing it with my back to the camera so the students can follow as they are at home watching on the TV. Okay, so from here, we go to attention stance, bow, go to junbi. When we go to junbi, our hands are close. And when we say the kata name, we kind of shout it. We want to stand firm, and then we pop the hands open so it looks like this. Taikyoku Shodan, or Kicho 1, or Basic Form 1, and then our hands come up. Okay, so from here, attention stance, bow, junbi for kata, Taikyoku Shodan. Then you look to the left first. The first move is taking your left hand to the ear. You step out with your left foot into a forward stance and block. Okay, so again, look to the left, left hand to the ear, step out, and low block. From here, you want to step, and we're going to do a lunge punch. So we step with our foot and do a middle punch. Okay, so let's try to get those two together. Here we go. Taikyoku Shodan. Look, left hand to the ear, step with your left foot, low block. Step, punch. Okay, now, our front foot, we call it a front leg turn. Everyone say that. Front leg turn. Pull the front hand to the ear. Look where your elbow is pointing. Okay, that's the direction we turn. Pull your front foot only. Pull it back. Turn all the way around, low block. Step forward, punch. Let's do those 4 moves. Here we go. Ready? 1. Step forward, punch. 2. Now on 3, pull that hand back, front leg turn. The hand that pulls back is the one that's going to block. Ready? Pull your front foot back, turn all the way around, low block. Step forward, punch. Okay, let's do those 4 together fast now. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, we're going down to the front. Pull that hand back. Pull your front foot back to your other leg. Step out, low block. So your left foot's in front. Step forward, punch 1, 2, 3, and ki. Hila! Okay, let's start over. Okay, here we go. Taikyoku Shodan. Ready? 1, 2. Front leg turn. 3, 4. Now we did 4, so we look to the front. Pull back, step out, low block. Step forward, punch 1, 2, 3, ki. Hila! Excellent job. Now, from here, we do a back leg turn. I'm going to say back leg turn. Okay, so When we ki, the back hand comes up, our back foot comes up, and we turn where our elbow's pointing, all the way around to the left. Okay? So let's try that again. Back leg turn. Low block. Okay, again. Backhand, pull up, turn, low block. Step forward, punch. Now we did 2 times on this side, so now pull the hand back. Remember, it's called a front leg turn. Step forward, punch. Excellent. Let's start over. Here we go. Ready? Taikyoku Shodan. Look to the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the front. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ki. Yeah. Now, back hand up. Back leg turn. Step forward, punch. The hand that's out, pull back. Turn, front leg, low block. Step forward, punch. Now we just did the top. Now we go back to the middle. Feet together, step, low block. And there's 3 punches. 1, 2, the third one, hila! And now we just finish. So now we do a back leg turn, back hand up, back foot pulls up, turn, low block. Step forward, punch. Turn, low block. Step forward, punch. And that's the end. All right, the imbusen, that means the pattern of this kata is a letter I. Okay, so we start on the bottom of the I. We do 2 moves. We turn, do 2 moves. Then we go down the middle, ki, do the top 2 moves. We turn and do 2 moves. Then we go down the middle, ki, and then we finish this part twice. 2 moves this way, 2 moves that way, and back to the beginning. So we're following a letter I. Okay, before I demonstrate it again to follow, I want to talk about the footwork. Okay, so when we step, I'm just going to go down the middle so you can see, but when we do step, we step, it's called a C step. Our feet go in and out. So I'm in my forward stance, that's what this is called. We don't want our head bobbing up and down. This is incorrect. Up and down. You see I'm going up and down. Okay, we also don't want our feet stepping straight like this. Okay, so when we step in C step, you're here, you put your hands on your hip and follow me. You keep your head level, so you keep your knee bent, step in and out, so you slide your feet. And this is called C step. And you can try it backwards in C step. So you can practice that and get better in your movement in forward stance. On the turns, okay, let's talk about it. We have front leg turn. Front leg means you pull the front foot back, but it goes diagonally. It's going to end up over here. It doesn't go straight. If you notice, I pull it back, it keeps going diagonally until I turn. Watch it again from here. I pull it back and diagonal. Okay, so that's our front leg turn, so you can practice turning in front leg. The back leg turn is harder for some students, the younger ones. That's when we ki, okay, because that's when we turn half. So from here, we just pull it up, and you see it's going diagonally still. And to turn. So we turn halfway in that kata in the back leg turn. Okay, so that's something to practice. Here, back leg turn. Okay, so those are some of the footwork and turns that we can practice with this kata. Now I'd like you to follow, and we'll go medium speed, but with lots of power. Okay, so I'm not going to talk. We're just going to do the form together. After which I'll wear a GoPro, and you can follow along in first person. Taikyoku Shodan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and middle kick. All right, now I want you to follow along in first person. Tension stance, right? Junbi for kata. Taikyoku Shodan. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and merote. All right, 2 weeks ago, we were practicing our kata, and it's our basic form 1 for active stars. In Japanese, it's called Taikyoku Shodan, and in Korean, it's called Kicho 1. Okay, so I'm going to do it with my back toward the camera so you can follow along in practice. This kata is required for green belts advancing to blue. If you're a white belt or a yellow belt, it is excellent practice, and that means once we get back and we can actually test, this would be a great opportunity for you to know. After I'm done with the form, then I'm going to demonstrate what the techniques are for, and we call that Bunkai, and that means the kata application, or the application of the technique. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this with my back turned toward the camera, and I want you to follow along. Good, attention stance. Taikyoku Shodan. First thing, hands out, tight fist, and we go to Junbi. No ki on Junbi for kata. So here we go, attention, right? Junbi for kata. We say the name, Taikyoku Shodan, and we look to the left as we're ready. First move, remember, is low block forward stance. Ready? With our left hand. Ready? 1, 2. That's our middle punch. Okay, let's do those 2 moves again to begin. Ready? 1, 2. Now, the hand that's out, it's called a front leg turn. Pull back, and you look where your elbow's turning, where it's pointing. Turn all the way around, front leg turn, low block. Step forward, punch. Okay, that's our first 4 moves. Now we have to go down the middle, like the eye. Ready? Pull back, low block. Step punch 1, 2, third ki. Okay, now, left hand comes up. It's our back leg turn. That means my back leg comes up in a diagonal motion all the way around low block. Step forward, punch. Now we do our front leg turn. Step forward, punch. And now back down the middle of the eye. 3 punches. And on our third, we always ki. Back leg turn, now we have to finish the kata. Turn, low block. Step forward, punch. Turn, low block. Step forward, punch. And then back to the beginning. Okay, now I want you to follow along. Here we go. Right? Right? Junbi for kata. Taikyoku Shodan. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and merote. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the application of the kata. In the first two movements, we're here, and we do a low block and a punch. So, in the kata, he's going to do a cross grip. Okay, in the bunkai, I circle around, so you can practice with your parent. Parents, you grab a crossed thumb up, circle around and pull down. And then this is where you punch. Okay, so it looks like this. Pull down, and then punch. The low block this direction is actually a throw. Okay, so we're here, and punch. And then we grab a hold. It could be his hair, or here, and then you just turn. And then we would follow up with a punch, and that represents the fourth move. Okay, so again, cross grip, pull down, punch, grab, throw, and punch. Okay, so that's what it's representing. Okay, now over here, we do it on both sides. So it represents it can be done on either side. And punch. Now on this one, we have the motion going here. Okay, and that is continuation of this technique. I could punch, or I could even come up as an elbow like we come up to the front as we do our low block. So I could be here, and then I'm hitting or pulling him this way. Continuation on the movement going forward. Okay, so punch. This is like the chamber. Okay, then we grab, or it's pulling here and to the front for the takedown. And then the rest of the katas is a repeat. Okay, that is pulling him downward and punching. It's also representation of the blocks. It can be where he punches. And I may pull him down, eventually get into this position. Some of our senior students, and you're stepping and punching. Okay, so it could look like this. Circle around, pull down. And then you just grab the shoulder and step and punch. Okay, so it also represents the punching coming up the middle. And that is the application on Taikyoku Shodan.